Welcome back, folks, to Pix TV. I'm your host, Pix, as usual. So today we're in a nuclear war, is the map, and let's meet the main commanders, since we've got a lot. Rompy is Cortex, and his opposite number is Scarecrow, and he's Cortex as well. So what? I was wondering where they were going to place themselves. I'm just pushing myself out just a little bit here. So it's slightly unbalanced because we're going to have these two potentially go for Scarecrow here. Now, we don't know, obviously. It's balanced on this side, so obviously we've got well, I suppose you could say these two maybe and these two. Maybe I was a bit wrong there. But anyway. So it's actually, in a sense, it's not actually that balanced that bad, really. I don't know why I didn't see. Don't know why I didn't see Bacon Dude sat in the back there. But so who's going to actually send one out first? Oh, it's Zadika. Zadika? I think. It's sent the robber out, probably to eat some of this metal up, which is normally where it sits here, in this little bowl. And then he'll probably push the robber back just before that they get there, before the pawns get there. There is some nice usually in the center. It's normally in this center here is where the biggest metal is, but whether you can get there and defend that is going to be difficult. Yeah, you see, so that's what I said. So he obviously knows this map, so that's why he sent out a robber quick, and now he's bringing out his grunts just to protect the line for his robber. You know, a person that's not played this map very often or ever wouldn't probably do it that way. But anyway, so some ticks, a little bit of a tick, some ticks pushing from Pickle. Yeah, I was trying to do a joke there, but it wasn't coming out with my brain fast enough, so I'll give up that one. So as the top seeing each other, not that much at the moment. They've had a little scuffle. Well, no, they haven't had it. I thought they were having a little scuffle, but no, they haven't had it yet. But they'll get there in the end. So it's definitely where you want to be. You want to be as close over to the centre as you can. Commanders are coming over, but this is where it'll get dicey. So whether they'll, say, put themselves in front of the metal, and then, because obviously then they can't be degunned by the other commander then, and then they'll put a laser turret in front of that and then move out the way, because then that can't be degunned, so that'll push the commander back. No, he's not doing that. He's just going for it. Now, obviously, Dim could rush here and probably degun that before it's up. If he can get there, he may be able to get that. Yeah, he's going to degun it in a minute anyway. Yeah, there you go. Now, obviously, the commanders now can't degun each other, so it's who's first. But obviously, Dim's less, so he's gonna, easy. No, you can't do that. It doesn't work anymore, my friend. Hasn't worked for about 2 years or so since that run. That's a nice degun, and they both haven't got much energy either. So actually, even though Dim had the worst engagement to start with, Pick had the least amount of energy it's left. So, it can go either way. So this is what I was saying about this metals is really important because it's one of the higher ones. You probably need to protect that, I would have thought. It would be nice. You're running out of energy. He's not got much. Yeah, you see, he's starved of energy. He's built too much at the start, and he's running out of energy. It's so important to get that, and I get it wrong. I get it wrong all the time. If I could get that, I've always been told that if I could get that right, you'd be a really good player. Whether I'm any good now, I need a huge amount of practice. Like I still be doing, but like I said, we are coming back to it soon. Once I get some of my building work finished, etc., like I was saying before in some of the other videos. I like to be honest what's going on. It's always important, So a bit of a push. They were lucky to get out of there. They're alive, actually, with that. Oh! Damn, I missed that. Apologies there. I would have liked to have seen that. Oh, this is the thing, you see. If you push with your units, that Rocketeer's going to go down. I should say. If you push with these, if you push with your units too much, and then you lose them all, you could get counter-attacked by the one that you were just fighting against. So that's the difficult thing, you know. And it's not always slow wins the race either. So you know, it's experience that tends to win more than anything else with this. So he's going to put some light laser turrets. I don't think that's going to do much, seeing as he hasn't really got. He's doing a bit of back and forth, which is good. But the trouble is, it derps around the Rocketeers and things. You see, or the aggravators in this percent. But it'd be nice if they all call the same unit, and then we wouldn't have had to worry. But one day I'll remember all the names. Oh, that was a nice shot. To get it up from there. So he's going to protect this lane now with his life. Oh yeah. Let's put a bit of defense around in that, because they can't get around that. As we've seen in previous, Rocketeers and Aggravator will get over that and hit that, and not even worry about this. That's the problem. It would protect against the pawn, and maybe the base, but not really, you know, any of the others. To be honest, any ones that fire the missiles, they can go slightly higher. I think these thugs are going to go down. It'd be nice for him to carry on there, especially now he's got his friend coming with him. So it's 2v1 at the moment, although it is a 2v2 technically, but he really has just got his commander there, so this is going to be very dodgy if they don't. I think he's going to be losing his commander. Keep pushing, don't stop. There's not enough at the moment. I mean, obviously they don't know, like, so this is all he can see, you know, that's his view. So he doesn't really see that much. He goes, I'm getting out of here. But this could definitely, if they can take out the commander, it'll take out a lot of infrastructure around there. There's two of them, so, well, there's actually three. There's another one down here, so. Kevin. Or Kelvin. Let's just call him Kevin, because it still sounds like Kevin to me. So this push here, it's a bit back and forth again, you know. We all do this. We don't try and you know, try to move them around, because it means it's a lot more difficult to hit. But it is, you know, I understand you're probably doing 1,000 other things. I don't know myself when I'm trying to do this, do that. Like I said, when I start playing again, by all means, you can have a go at me about my play. I don't mind. But this is nice. It's a nice team. It's a nice team thing. Instead of just doing it on their own, they are working as a team. He's now pushing back to potentially fix his units, although he hasn't got any. Oh, yes, he's a Lazarus there to fix. And he can. Also, the ladders can also fix your team units as well, which is another important thing to use, especially if you're on the same, you know, on the same wavelength, you know. It is easier if you're talking in something like Discord or something like that to be able to coordinate things. You know, trying to type. If you try playing this game and you try and type at the same time, or stop, but you're trying to move, you can't. You just got to concentrate on what you're doing. That's why it's easy to just, hey mate, move yourself back. I'll fix you. You know, look at all this metal. All this metal. There's a ton of metal there that could. the yellow and the red are really, really doing well on this. They don't look as if they are, but they are. They're absolutely tearing down them units. Hopefully they'll push again in a minute. I thought they were waiting. He was waiting for some more pawns to come down. At the top, well, it's just a, you know, it's a bit of a standoff. So we'll go back to our original one down here. Are they still carrying on? Yes, they are. The Twin Guard will take out a few things, but it won't do a lot against. It wouldn't do a lot against the Rocketeers that are pushing them anyway. So, like I said, this is nice. This is what the game's all about, as far as I'm concerned. It's one of the best plays I've seen by two players for a while, and this is how it should be done. You're working together. On the Reds, I'm going to nick all of this. Ooh, now that's a misplay. Now I didn't like that. Oh, and another one goes down. It's all going down on this one here. That was definitely. So the robbers are going to eat this up, but whether he's now going to, what is he going to do? He may have to do T2. If he's not going to get this, he needs to blow it up and stop the because obviously they're right close to it. Stop the enemy eating up this metal, as there's like 1,200 metal in there in the commander. I mean, they could revive it and have an extra commander on the field as well. No. You're coming too far straight there. They've just gone through everything. D-gun, yeah, I was going to say, D-gun that out. There's still not much happening on the top of the map. They're still just passively playing. This is a ding-dong battle. To lose the two commanders there. Now, yeah, see, the Lazarus is eating that up. That's what you want to stop. You want to prevent this from eating up. These Lazarus needs to be taken down. It is taking, yeah, so it's taking them down. It's eaten most of it, though. There's only 40% of it, so really it hasn't been that good. The problem being is they're right close here, and red is so far back, is in Narnia. So that's the difficult part. They've pushed. The only way to solve that would be to the maybe should have had another, a bot lab or another vehicle lab closer to here to feed them. I'm not, no. It is something to do, and it's something to look at to help. So we've got T2 on the banishers on the thing. There is a deadly thing, so although they have to recharge again. So the recharge is a lot faster than some other units. So for the Janus, for example, I think it recharges faster than the Janus. They will take out the banisher. The aggravator will definitely go from this absolute torrent of abuse. I was wondering why, because I thought, well, the sun can't fire that. I mean, it's the Sheldon. So he's got the jammer. He has got a radar. Oh, he has got a radar. Yeah, that's where you usually do it. Probably about minimum of five Sheldon and a radar and a jammer, and then send them out. Same with the sharpshooter. That's the Cortex version of it. Personally, I've always liked the sharpshooter animation. I think it's absolutely brilliant. It's my favourite animation in the entire game. But anyway, as you will know, I've said that a few times. It's definitely back and forth, but they have won this now. So the Mausers, so they've got the T2, so the Mausers coming out. This Mausers haven't got any protection though. Their thugs should be in front of this Mauser. And then what he should have probably done is control them and press the just left click to press the control button, and that would have moved the Mauser and the thug in the same at the same time. Which actually there should be a video out on that. And it works out really, really well when you get it right. Although I've been sort of messing with it to try and get my you know, more used to it in my test games, and yeah, so sharpshooters got completely blown up. Should never have been blown up because I was going too leery with them. But anyway, you know, it is what it is. So now we got the sharpshooters are definitely pushing the sharpshooters, the Sheldon, sorry, are definitely pushing forward. There's definitely no radar or jammer here, so they will be seen. But I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. I don't think now they've got that much to protect themselves. Yeah, they're definitely going. It's all collapsing around, I think, for red now. Unless they can actually do something. Oh, I missed that one. Sorry. Unless they can actually do something. There's a couple of commanders still around, so they're going to need to be protected. Sorry, I had hiccups there while I was talking. Instead of the slight pause. The nice starlight. Got to be careful with these units. There's nothing to protect it. They have a sort of, you can't see it, but they have a blow-up radius. If they blow up, they will take other units with them. Zabul. I call it a 2.5 unit. It's a 2, but it's a big 2. You get a few of these together, they can do some damage. You know what I mean? They are beefy units. Take out any T1 relatively easy, no problem at all. He should be going for that. He's not. Oh no, because he can't see it. It's invisible. But that's going to drain his energy quite substantially. That's why he's putting some more on. It's definitely them to lose now. Blue's up the top, so now he's coming down with his Sheldon. And that's a lot of, well, he's got some Fiends and he's got some Sheldon coming down, so that's 9. He's just bullying them in. Normally you would just sit them there and just move them slowly in, but I think once you've got down this far, I don't think you need to worry too much. You don't normally have the defence, you know, around here anyway. Ooh. Them converters, when they go badushkas. Or I think they were the energy storage. But it's definitely it's definitely the Ender's 9, but it's a lovely play when it goes right. I thought that coordination between the red and the yellow was fantastic, but unfortunately it just didn't work out. I think the problem with, like I said at the time, the problem with it is they were too far back. You know, like I said, they had to move too far. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Check out Pigs TV for more PD.com for more stuff, and we'll see you again in the next one. Bye for now. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care. Bye.